Everything in the universe must be in balance. And it's not a nice suggestion. It's the law. It's the cosmic law, okay? And when things get out of whack, let's say, the universe doesn't just like sip tea or coffee and just hope for the best. No, it corrects that imbalance because that's how that energy works. Everything must be in balance, always. So let's say that you did something bad, okay, to somebody. But hey, no judgment. We all have our messy moments, okay? But then you genuinely want to correct that mistake, right? And make amends and put it behind you. And did what you felt was right from your soul, right? Well, guess what? That karmic imbalance that one was, you created that balance. So guess what? It was wiped clean. Clean slate. So you see, it's not about good or bad. The universe speaks in frequency, energy, vibration, okay? What you give, you get. And that returns to you. And whatever time frame the universe decides when it realigns to everything, okay? And it doesn't always happen in the same lifetime. And I know it's hard to say because in the evolutionary stage we're in, we're like toddlers, okay? We're very impatient. We want it right now. Sometimes there is 3 lifetimes maybe down the road that you might receive back the energy. So let me tell you a true story, okay? That will give you chills because it sure did for me. I had to move out of a homeless complex, that I was living in. I was once at the lowest, rarest point in my life, okay? And when I got out of that finally, it was an empty apartment. There was no furniture, no decorations, just the empty vibes, right? I mean, it was like concrete floors basically, okay? Some of the rooms had carpeting. They're actually in decent condition, so they kept them, but the walls were painted gray. But something incredible happened, okay? Now, there was a multimillionaire completely out of the blue who posted a bunch of amazing, stunning items on Facebook. It was a free giveaway group. Now, listen, I wasn't the first to comment or the second or the third or the fourth, okay? I was number like 20 something. I had 0 expectations for getting any responses at all, okay? I just thought, hey, whatever. If I post up the comment, what is she gonna just, skip me, right? But guess what? I still felt called to post up a comment there. It was such a strong feeling, so I did. And she had messaged me because none of the people above that had followed through and gave her a time frame to collect the items, but I did. So when I went to pick up the stuff, this woman gave me so much more than I ever expected. I'm going to show you that just in a little bit. A massive custom painting from Thailand. I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to show you. So here you go. There's this, minus the little mini mess that I have, but it's okay. And then I have these cabinets. And then I have, minus my outfits over here. And then I have this beautiful closet. So that painting that I showed you, that was a custom painting that she told me that she bought in Thailand and brought it back, okay? And she also gave me a full dining set with beautiful plush chairs, beautiful cabinets and more dressers and kids' toys and organizers and so much more, okay? A lot of stuff. And it looked like it came out of a high-end showroom. But here's the part that really got me. Now, she looked me straight in the eye and said, I feel that I owe you from a past life. I feel by doing this for you and giving you these things, I'm repaying a debt. Mind blown. I was on the floor. My jaw dropped, okay? My ex was there as a witness. My mind was just blown in all different dimensions because who says that, right? Who says that? I think I said wow, 80, 100, 300, or whatever hundredth time. But that moment, it burned inside my heart and mind forever. I don't know her. I've never spoken to her again, but I was so grateful. And I know that the universe orchestrated that exchange, okay? It was pure magic, totally aligned. It's almost unbelievable, right? But it was cosmic repayment. So that, my beautiful human, okay? That is the universal law. It's balance in motion. It has to balance out. It has to balance out. The universe isn't random. It's not. It's chaotic, but the chaos is imbalanced to the opposite, the contrast. It's precise. It is so freaking smart, okay? It's beyond our comprehension. If something feels unfair, okay, or unjust or out of balance, just breathe because it's realigning and you will get that balance back. It depends on your intentions. But a soul's journey is long, okay? Lifetimes could be short, but a soul, we're infinite beings, okay? We come in through many, 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 many lifetimes, okay? To balance back the karma. And it's not a karma of, ooh, I did this bad, so I have to rebalance for the good. No, the energy speaks, the universe speaks in energy, frequency, vibration. What you give is what you get. But it doesn't happen right away. The universe knows in precise timing when to give it to you. And it loves to give surprises, okay? Good and bad. The contrast of everything, hot to cold, high to low, dark to light. Every elemental force here exists in contrast to maintain the balance it has to. It's the law. So when things swing too far in one direction, guess what? The pendulum has to swing back the other way. Maybe not in how you expect. The expectations is what kills us. Not literally, but more in our minds of expecting a certain event or certain way to go a certain way. But the energy works kind of like a Rubik's Cube, okay? When you have shifting of the energies and the decisions and alignments, it realigns in perfection. But you gotta remember, it doesn't mean it's gonna be in this lifetime. I know that's so hard to say. You're like, how can she say that? What do you mean not in this lifetime? I can't wait. I'm not gonna live my whole life, die and go, hey, I didn't get mine back. It all is unique to each individual and each energy. That's why some of the philosophy teachings of the ancient times, especially like the Japanese, Asian, Chinese, they say patience, right? I know I probably hate hearing that because I tell my daughter that like a million times. Patience, young one, patience. Because the universe, they know this because they know that all energies have to rebalance. So let's say you got something done onto you and it wasn't fair. Well, the ancient philosophers understood this so well that you stay in your energy. You do not give any opposing, negative, heavy energy back towards that because it's just going to boomerang back at you. But once you just set it and in a sense forget it, it will come to you in ways you never expected, okay? Like for me, okay? Like this beautiful, gift that I got from the universe and having all these items furnished my whole empty new apartment, okay? It wasn't new, saying it was just, to me, it was new items, right? So the next time life gives you a curveball, okay? And sometimes feels just unjust, not fair, remember this, the universe hasn't forgotten. You're not being punished or ignored. You're just in the middle of rebalancing, okay, and playing your part in a much bigger, grander story, okay? It is like this Rubik's Cube. It is readjusting, but you have to give it time. Now, we're all part of this giant cosmic dance together. Every step, every intention matters, and you have to pause sometimes and reassess. And let me say it louder for the people in the back. God is good, always. This energy, if you want to call it source, universe, creator, divine, whatever you call this beautiful energy, okay, of all existence, it knows you. It sees your soul inside and out. It's not about keeping score. It's returning to the balance, returning to love, because the universe at core is love. And we came here as our beautiful little humans to experience all of it, to return to love, because that's its core essence, okay? That is what's holding everything together. So never forget that, okay? And remember, you're exactly where you need to be, always. Right on time, every time. Because the universe rearranges itself exactly as it should be, even if it feels uncomfortable. even if you're still healing, even if your apartment is empty or half empty, okay? It's coming. The balance always comes, but we gotta be more patient. Like I tell my daughter, and I get it. So remember, be more patient in your manifestations and creations. As humans, we're always wanting something, right? But to be more patient. And I know in this time and age in our society, patience is definitely not the teaching that they're given. Actually, it's quite opposite. So be more patient with yourself and kinder, okay? And remember, I love you, I appreciate you, and the universe, it's got your back all the time. Even if you don't think so, even if you think it's unfair, just wait. In this lifetime, or maybe another one. I know you don't want to hear that, but thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.